Welcome back to our channel, Quick Learning. So now our topic of presentation is the accounting cycle, that is the reporting financial results. So before starting, kindly subscribe to my channel. So this presentation will consist of 6 parts because it is a long chapter for you guys to understand, but I divided it into 6 small videos so that it will be easy for you to understand and it will save your time. So, the learning objective of this presentation is to prepare an income statement, a statement of retained earning, and a balance sheet. So, this is a balance sheet of JJ's Lawn Care Service. This is the same balance sheet that I told you in my previous videos. If you go in my channel and find a playlist of accounting and finance, so you will see I made a separate video on each of them. So this is the JJ Lawn Care Services adjusted trial balance for May 31st, 2007. So this is the adjusted trial balance for JJ. So now let's prepare the financial statements for JJ Lawn Care Services for May. I assume that you know how to make a trial balance because I already teach you to do. So recall that adjusted trial balance of JJ Lawn Care at May 31st, 2007 that was completed at my previous video. So we will use that adjusted trial balance to begin preparing JJ financial statements. Because in this topic, our main topic and main objective is to understand the financial statements. So the first financial statement to prepare is the income statement. So this is the income statement for the month ending May 31st, 2007. So you can see income statements. We have sales revenue is $750. Then we have operating expenses, in which we have for the gasoline expense, that is $50, depreciation tool and equipment, that is $50, depreciation of truck is $250. So total operating expenses are $350. So net income is sales revenue minus operating expense. So the formula of sales income is net income is that we have to subtract the operating expense from our sales revenue, so that will come 750 minus 350 is $400. So net income also appears on the statement of retained earning. So here is the JJ income statement for the month ended May 31, 2007. So JJ has produced net income of $400 and revenue total $750, and expense include gasoline expense and depreciation on the company's equipment and truck. So now statement of retained earnings. So this statement summarizes the increases and decreases in retained earnings during the period. So we have business earnings that will increase, and the dividends and the business losses that will decrease. So you have to remember that net income increases the retained earnings, and the dividends and net losses decrease the retained earnings for the period. So now this is the statement of retained earnings. Again, the JJ Lawn Care was started in May, so the beginning balance of retained earning was 0. Then we add net income of $400 to the beginning balance of 0 and subtract the dividends paid of $200 to arrive at the ending retained earnings balance of $200. So finally, the retained earnings at May 31st will appear on the balance sheet of JJ Lawn Care, that is $200. So now this is the balance sheet of JJ Lawn Care Service. In balance sheet, you know that we have on the left hand side we have assets, and on the right hand side we have liabilities and the shareholder stocks equity, and both of them should be equal. So you have to note here that the $200 balance in the retained earnings towards the bottom of the balance sheet. So you can find the retained earning in your liabilities and shareholder equity, that is this retained earning is $200. So the contra accounts accumulated depreciation, tools and equipment, and accumulated depreciation dash truck reduce the balance in the related asset accounts. Okay. So now the learning objective The second learning objective of this presentation is to explain how the income statement and the statement of retained earnings relate to the balance sheet. So, this is our balance sheet, and you can see that the income statement and the statement of retained earnings are derived from your balance sheet. That in we have 400 net income that appears on the retained earning in net income, and the 200 that is dividend is included in the 200 retained earnings of balance sheet. So now income statement and statement of retained earnings. So this is part 1. This is the income statement for the JJ's lawn care at the end of the May, and part 2 is net income impacts the retained earning of the company, and lastly the part 3 means the ending balance of retained earnings appear on the balance sheet. It's clear to see how all the financial statements articulate with each other. So thank you, that's all from my side. Kindly subscribe to my channel, and if you have any query then comment me. Thank you.